Good afternoon, everybody. Oh, let's turn that on. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Sagonoid. And let me flop that screen around before I do anything else. All right, that's better. And let's see. Twitch is online. Let me make sure that YouTube is online as well. Can move that out a little bit. And today I'm going to be playing X4 Foundations. Friday saw me surviving a battle with. Let me turn around and do this quick. Friday saw me surviving a battle with the Xenon. And I thought that would be the extent of their interest. It was not. I played a little more yesterday. And once we get the game loaded, oh, that didn't happen. That's why. I want you. All right, let's get to this. So YouTube is up on the chat screen. So I've got a number of things going on. I got promoted by the Talati. That's why I'm over there. But here, when I built, and I'm going to hit pause here because I'm in dire straits. So I've got this K. He's coming after this station. I warned everyone when I built this station on Friday that the Xenon would take notice. And they did. This is actually their third attack attempt, or second K in this sector. There was another dead one over here. The station can defend itself for now. The battle everyone watched Friday was over here in Silent Witness, because I thought the Xenon response would come out of Tharkus Cascade. And that's actually only the second response out of Tharkus Cascade. There's has not been a big response out of Tharkus Cascade. Their biggest response came across here. There's some Xenon sectors up there. And they sent a destroyer and a battleship that ended up going after this station in Silent Witness. And our last, there is a station there. I promise you. right there. We saw this station defended. And if you look at this plan build, nothing is being planned. I have my dock and my pier, which were destroyed in that battle. Those have been repaired. And he has rebuilt everything I had asked him to build. So that station got saved. I thought I had lost 2 Hyperions. I didn't look far enough down my list because sure as shooting, Sarah Ann survived. So I have 1 Hyperion there. I've got 3 more ordered, which is why I don't have my usual 100 million up there. And I can absolutely deliver those ships that say Sal built on them. No, don't open briefing. Those 5 ships. I want to set it to active, and I go back to M. I zoom out here. Those are going to get delivered right there. I cannot deliver a ship there because of the fog of war coverage there. I cannot, yeah, I can move them there. I can't deliver them until I can actually see the globe there. Let's find out. I'll show you. I can take these 5. They're all Sal built. The 4 Cerberuses and yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and an Osaka. So a destroyer and 5 frigates. And tell them to just fly over there and wait. My problem is that we defeated 1I. The Xenon I is their battleship, and unfortunately they were not happy at losing one. They sent in a second I. That's it right there. And they also sent in another K with it. This fleet dealt with the K. Got to be careful about not dragging lines there. So it's this destroyer fleet. That destroyer fleet can by itself take down this I. It doesn't have to go by its own. I want to tell that one to attack. And since then, I have also built a Colossus Vanguard, which is a carrier. And this carrier is also being told to attack. She has 11 bombers. By herself, she could not take down an I. So it's a question of how many ships am I going to lose here. The plus side is the Vigor Syndicate has taken notice. They like doing business here. It's not far from their gate. And they're sending in a Barbarossa as well. In addition, Sarah Ann is a Hyperion. She is going to stay up here and guard that factory. So the Xenon I battleship is going to die. I don't know how fast. I don't know if I'll save that factory. And what we saw everybody was interested in was the behavior of these destroyers when they attacked this eye. I don't want to go in sector. I'm not in the sector, which is why we're not looking at this in other than a map perspective, because my fleets perform better. My fleets, your fleets, everybody's fleets perform better if the game does not have to accurately render all of the ships. Yeah, and I am specifically talking about graphics. And this is why I'm on a Sunday afternoon after church. Is I want everybody to see this battle. I will see how fast this unfolds. And I will drop down this. I've added a, not Esmeralda. I'll drop down the destroyer fleet. They have a supply ship now, so they can repair. They may not need to. They have not had an impact on the ice shields yet. Now they are. You can see down here the ice shields are dropping. Kinda. And we are now seeing these are bombers. The Minotaurs are coming in with heavy torpedoes. We will probably lose some Minotaurs, and the Osprey does not have. The other thing to note here is that this carrier has interceptors on there. She did not launch her interceptors towards the battleship. Now that would be suicide for the interceptors, because the battleship has a lot of turrets, just like a modern day battleship or a World War II battleship. It has a lot of anti-aircraft guns, and my battleships are sitting fat and happy. Or not my battleships, my destroyers. These are all destroyers. So the station has survived, barely.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Okay, so that died. I lost something. Let's see, it'll show up here. I lost a Minotaur. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to look and see. I've got only one spacesuit out there for that Minotaur. So let's hit. I'm going to have to drop in a first person because that ship delivery you saw me do is happening. Get 4 out of 5 ships there. Well, where is the Osaka? She's still way over in Antigone. I am going to pop over here. Buy ships. Medium. Minotaur Sentinel. Going high preset just to get everything started. For this, Torpedo Mark II, Torpedo Mark II, and not beams. Shards or bolts, either one. And don't know if it'll get built in time. We shall see. So we survived that battle with minimal losses. And this K did not make it into the station. And the job of this destroyer fleet is to protect this station. So, I am going to tell this Osprey so I can see it's different. Go down there and collect those drops. I need to set up a medium ship just to collect drops. It's going to give us a whole bunch more cash. Let me take a quick peek over here. Yeah, as I suspected. Alrighty then. I think there's a lot of cock showing up in this sector. There shouldn't be. They don't travel through gates. They're bugs. And see, there's a lot of them showing up on this side of the map. So I am almost certainly going to have to go for an explore over there myself and find their hive. I'm waiting. This is what you do a lot in this game, is waiting. That's what the CETA drive is for. Not to make your ship go faster, it's to make time go faster. Nasty machine. Let me get out of this sector. So they're having some xenon troubles over here. There it is, conflicting stations. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave that there and see how red this actually is. And I have to go to first person mode myself because that fleet's about to be delivered. And you have to be in first person and not on one of those ships for it to happen. I put the name Sal built on all of them so that you can see those ships do not leave the game. They do get involved in battles, extensive battles. I think it's one of these days I'm going to publish on YouTube the tale of Josephine and how she came to be and how she helped take down a Xenon defense station.
We need to perform a transfer. Great work.
So, payment received, 102 million credits. Yes. Now she wants me to build a big station, 7 by 7 by 7. And where? They don't usually have me buy big plots for small stations. Oh, look where it's going to be. Hit the manage plots. Make sure new plots is checked. 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 7, 7, 7. Expensive. And as I've said before, you want to cap these stations out. I'm going to put it back from the gate a little bit, 2.6. 2.6, 2.3, 2.5. Yeah, that looks like it. And you do have to pay for the license, or the quest does not advance. So 6 to no, they put my glasses on here. So 5 modules. Yeah, that's a big station. And let's see what she wants built. Yeah, I'm going to get a magnetar for this. Sweet. Okay, so 5 defense modules. Okay, 1 dock, only 1 dock, only 1 pier, the sensor array, only 24 regular turrets, and 6 shield generators. You see down here, station value plus 50%. With a cap, the maximum she'll pay for this build is $29.6 million. They assess your station value generously, very generously. Okay, extremely generously. So we want to hit that cap. So to hit that cap, I'm going to put a lot of turrets on here. I'm going to cap out the turrets. You could put 5 bridges because of its location in second contact flashpoint. I am going to put discs on here. Just like this station here. This other station off in the distance I built. And that is also a 5-disc station. And that is to protect from the Xenon. From both the Xenon and the Holy Order of the Pontifex. Now I'm friends with the Holy Order of the Pontifex. They are not friends with the Argon. So I could build a station for Argon, at least in this update. Who knows what diplomacy will bring. So we are going to put one Beachy Pier on here. One Eensy Beansy Tier, the cheapest one we can get. But we don't want to put it that way towards the gate. This is a clunky mechanic. Wait for it to turn red. Bring it back. And there's her pier as well. And I'm going to give her bridges, I said. This station can handle a Xenon Eye, the way I'm building it. So we'll cap out its turrets. This is probably only going to cost me like $6-7 million to build, so I'm going to profit heavily off of this. Confirm that. So here's my 5 defense modules. And we need a wide area sensor array. I want to put it up on that side. Just like that. And if we look at that, I'm going to double check my turrets. They all got copied in. Confirm. So 5.8 million. So we will profit 23 million on this station. So accept that estimate. Sign or hire builder. There's probably one in sector. There is. So it's probably going to take 60 to 90 minutes to build that. Now, as with my station over in Hatikva's Choice 1, the Xenon noticed right away, as soon as I put that in there, they noticed I built a defense station. They're coming after this. They are absolutely coming after that station. So we will close that, and we will go back into Empire Building and Fleet Management. My Minotaur did not get built in time to Let me check here first. Huh. Let's do that then. So I'm going to tell him rescue. Then when he's done with that rescue, let's get him some crew. I don't think he needs turret components for crew. Let's see if he can sell anything. Nope. So the carrier went back to guard that station. Yeah, let's see how Bozo Ta is doing with research. I need engine parts, 150. No, not you. You. And you. Some parts. Okay. Don't need that many. Alright, so let's see what's going on here. Everything I had planned to build, this is my headquarters, everything I planned to build is built. See what she's going on, what she's not getting. Engine parts coming in, so she won't buy those. But these boxes are all full. What I need to do while I'm here is make sure that buy only for me is clicked. Buy only for me. Buy only for me. Buy only for me. Here too, you have to buy energy cells. Or not energy cells. You have to buy ore and gas. Alright, so here we have a problem. I never once told this station to buy ice. And there it is. And we have no big need of ice. So, not you and not you. Can't cancel that because he was already docked. You have to have a buy order, or even your own miners won't sell here. Even though your own miners is selling for free, there still has to be a buy order. We're selling energy cells. We've got to check here too, because there are factories on this side. Each of these factories can flip this flag right here. No. Every single one of these factories can flip the flag. And the flag I'm talking about is right here. I want it buy only from me. Don't be buying stuff from other people. We don't need to buy anything. Every factory can do that. And worse, the save methods, the save protocols are really bad at persisting those flags. And there's 4 levels of these flags. There can be 4 levels. So now we have to go over here. And there can be yet another level over here. There isn't today. So, weapon and shield components, advanced electronics, and here we go. See here, there are factories on this side, so a factory on the right can reset the flag on the left, saying, make sure I have plenty of materials. Well, we're making the materials, so we don't need to buy it. And here as well. Now these are for this is not a factory, it's my housing, my habitats. But we're making food, we're making medical supplies, plenty of it. And last session we saw me reset this. So we're producing 9,500 per hour, we're only consuming 7,900 an hour. We don't need to buy it. But if we put more factories and thus need more workforce on here, yeah, we need to change that.
We're taking hits.
I am going to set this flag and then go deal with him. That was Scout 2. Yeah, Tia's misfortune. He's being accosted by some Xenon. Oh, look what he found. I've told him to leave this sector. Und jetzt, here he is. If he survives, I'll have him go over there. So he's not going to survive. I'm going to eat some scouts today. I need somebody to go in here. There's a derelict destroyer sitting right here, right in this area. So I will go get that with her. See if she can make it up there. Because I also need to know if that's still there. You know, I hate it when you give them an order and they don't follow it. Oh wait, no. Let's not do that. That's a whole different spacesuit. I am. She did pick up that spacesuit. That's from the scout I just lost. The Pegasus. It's going to have to go down here. So I need to modify the Pegasus so that I can do the casino mission. Unless somebody knows a better ship to do the casino mission with. I think I'm going to do this next. Now let's get the engine mod going. The mod building, it's to add crafting into the game, and if you're doing a lot of FPS first person, sure, that's useful. But from an empire building standpoint, from a fleet management style, I'm going to build hundreds of ships. I'm just not going to go through and add mods onto those one at a time. Even with their even with the production process on wharfs and warehouse or shipyards. I mean, I've got engine mods up here, and I can go through. I said I wanted to build a ship just to pick up drops. And there's a mod for that. There's a mod you can load, and you can designate it as and this wharf does not have a lot of materials to build with because it's a replacement wharf. The Osprey does not make a good bomber. They die fast, even with their shields. And I would actually want repair drones on this. And, it's actually a cheap price for a bomber. See, Talati shields. But the problem is right here, the travel speed. Let's go look at let me look at just set up a heavy bomber here, or heavy torpedoes. Yeah, that is not an accurate price because she gave this thing ion blasters. Why torpedo launchers with ion blasters? I mean, if you look at this, that's 2250, and here 1149. But if we look, it depends on what torpedoes you give it. That does not get put in here. If we look at oh, come on. You can't do it there. Thank you, autosave. We needed that. If we go into the encyclopedia, come on, right here. Military. Look under missiles. This is what we were looking at. And what I'm looking at is this right here. When these things hit, they hit hard. There's two of them. They are extremely effective against capital ships. As you saw that that Xenon I, which is a heavy battleship, that just kind of melted. Yeah, there were some destroyers there, but if I put 10 more of these heavy bombers onto Esmeralda, then Esmeralda is going to be able to take on any ship she wants. One at a time. Two eyes, maybe not. Alright, let's see how my other factories are doing. This is all built. We crammed some stuff in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 habitats, 6 large habitats, and a bunch of factories to do what? She is not getting enough ore, but she has sufficient refined metal to keep the rest of her factories going. Not making money yet, but she had less than 10 million when I started the session, so she is going to be cranking a lot of money for me. She's got her workforce. To make this station more sustainable, more self-sustainable, I put drones on here. I am absolutely going to put repair drones on here. Boop. And let's cap out with, get some defense drones on there as well. Let's do that. She already makes energy cells and hull parts, so you notice this filled in already. She already has 100.
I have concluded the research.
Good for you. So she has not built the defense drones yet. She will. Well, she needs Claytronics. I don't make Claytronics. She will absolutely buy that. Okay, so why isn't she getting enough ore? She's got 2 drills and a magnetar. What's this magnetar got? It's got ore. It's looking for ore. What does this one have? Nothing. Sitting over in Argon Prime. This one, nothing. Just docked. Just drop some more off. Alright, there's that factory. This is a freshly built factory. And everything has been constructed. It's got some refineries. Looks like it's building some advanced electronics. So a couple sessions ago when I said I wanted to increase the flow of advanced electronics in the galaxy, not making She's making a profit. I have not put any money into this station account. So she is selling her wares. Not making it. I'm not going to buy a lot of stuff for her. So she can sell this. That's how she can make money. She drops her price enough, she will. And microchips and quantum tubes. All right. What we have to check is that she's not buying silicon wafers. She is. She should not be buying superfluid coolant. She is. And she should not be buying graphene. She is. Let's fix that. And then again over here, I don't want her to buy this stuff. Buy only for me. Buy only for me. And this is the bad part about having a lot of stations, is you have to go through almost every session and check these flags one at a time. And she wants me to feel sorry for her, but she's got 4 miners. Do I have a magnetar down here? No. So let's see if I build this station a magnetar. She needs more than one. She needs 3. And then you have to check and see what she put in here for weapons. Mining. Flak. Let's make that. Yeah, plasma. This station is just producing food and medical supplies, and it's making money. If I look here, she's making deposits. This station, that's what I need to do. This is over an asteroid belt. We need to add in probably energy cells. Yeah, so we can't add anything else on here because anything else would need energy cells. And we're just barely making enough energy cells, so we're not selling energy cells. It's making a profit. So what I am going to do, this is asteroid belt. Just come out this way. I'm going to come out over here. I believe that's the X. This way. Yep. Yeah, let's go right out there. Let me see if this will fit. See, this will fit right in there, yeah. But we have to connect that.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
So let's do. And the flip side of it is you want to be selling a whole lot. I mean, like a lot of energy cells in Terran space, because they will buy them.
Striking. New attack orders. Scramble. Confirmed.
I think if I put a short. Yeah, the snapping of this, the AI here has no intuition about where things should snap. I can put it right there and it would still jump over there. Let's see if that leaves me enough room to go and see. It does not. So what we can do is get vertical. Absolutely. Now, So now it does not want to copy this. So now, yeah, no intuition. That's where my mouse clicker is. Do I get? No. No. That's why. Because I've got those silly. We can go down here. And it won't. So let's do that. All right, let's do it manually. No, not you. You. Then you have to move them so far to get them to unsnap. No, just one. All right, so it did not like that. No particular reason, it just didn't like it. You cannot make too many energy cells in Terran space. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. 5 times 8. That's 80 more, 40 more solar cells.
That's supposed to scare splits.
I was hoping by now I would have there were with Antigone. So that's a waiting game.
Please halt. We will be scanning your cargo hold.
She is on the second of 5 defense platforms. Discs, okay. All right, so this session I built yesterday offline. This station. She needs a manager.
Entering
Okay,
system.
everybody on this
Heretics
station already
end.
works for me. Let's see if there's somebody up here. So regardless of how many stars on ours, they should be free. I am getting laggy, probably the heat. I think for tomorrow I will turn on the extra NPCs mod. I think the bumpiness or the lag is for. Hello there, Zero Sum Outcomes. How are you doing today? So I'm thinking I may have trouble loading people. This is my station, my headquarters. Yeah, if I'm not seeing anybody, it's because it's laggy. There's the population of this station is almost 6,000. So if this fails, I'll just go raid one of my ships. True.
Can I help?
Look someplace else for me.
Acknowledged.
Thank you, autosave. What's going on over here? See if we can get over to the other dock area. See on the other side of that rock. Alright, it is hot here. I think that's why my people aren't rendering very well here. Yeah, so you can see the rest of the station we got out on the other side of the dock. Yeah. So I'm having some graphic issues. My fan is on my computer. Oh dear. Yeah, it's hot where I'm at. I'm in upstate New York. It's 93 degrees here. And if it's above 85, we are hurting. All right, let's jump.
The ship will be undocking soon. Can I help?
So he was delivering some more to my station here. 35 Celsius, so hot. Hot, hot, hot. Yeah, somewhere around, it's in the mid 90s.
Prepare to dock. Confirmed. Requesting permission to dock.
Uh-oh.
Docking permission granted.
Uh-oh.
Bring the ship in slowly. Confirmed.
So hearing her say that, we are on this station. We're parked at this station on this ship. And she's got 3,167 ore in her hold. So why is it not being delivered all at once? Let me check and we'll look at the logical overview. Oh, we can look right here. Filled solid capacity is, she doesn't quite have enough space for it. That's why. So we are getting too much ore in here. While I was at it, I built 2 more magnetars for
The ship will be undocking
this
soon.
station. This one right here, I'm going to have them go up and mine for her. It's in the same sector. They're not all in Argon Prime. Now then, there. Did she unload? Look at this. She's got the same stuff. So let me look over here. I'm going to micromanage this. Oh, I need this. Oh, I'm thinking about it.
This will allow you to construct superior equipment modifications. If you could, please gather the required materials.
So, who is buying ore?
The ship will be undocking soon. Can I help?
Now, she does that so that she doesn't maroon me there on that station.
Fly to the following.
Used to be they just... How are you playing in the as the Xenon? Must have some mods in there, yeah. How's this thing doing? I am also waiting on my Terran quest line. I put a pause on it because she wants me to build another carrier. I need to be plus 20 with the Terrans to do that. I'm sitting at still at 19, a hard 19. So sometime in the next 3 to 4 hours, I'm going to go to plus 20 with Terran. And then I will be able to find their shipyard and build the carrier, the Tokyo carrier that she wants built. Alright, the next factory down the list. Cardinals Redress should just be making me money. Yeah, I think I was just making hull parts here. Just to do something. Yeah, it's making me $2 million an hour. 18 billion. All right, let me go to. I'm going to go back to headquarters. Even though it's laggy. And then just stand up here. I'm going to be in map mode. I want someplace semi-safe. And while I'm thinking about it, I have ignored the battle zones too long. I'm going to zoom in. Yeah, here. See if the Xenon have brought 2 battleships through here to attack this defense station. They never made it. So my Nomad is sitting over there by herself. Why? No, come on. Do this right. Get to Nomad. Alright, because it's not my Nomad, that's why. So this swarm is because the battleships didn't get through. There was a K coming down through here. It didn't make it. These destroyers are all happy. And they didn't go up there because they've been told to protect this station. Cool. And then we will go look over here. And see. This is the station we rescued. The Xenon I got sidetracked and went after that station, which is now at 100%. We rescued that station. I rescued it. Okay, stop talking in third person. So the xenon will be coming back through here. Yeah, see, there it is. That's a K. So they're bringing their capital ships through Fires of Defeat, which means they're bringing them out of, there's a xenon sector right there. That's where they're bringing them from. So I need to build a defense station in 2 grand. Okay, so 2 grand. Not in the middle of the sector. But the laddies still have a defense station there. And what's interesting is the Xenon are not trying to take this sector, they're trying to go somewhere else. And I do not see another Xenon eye yet. So back to our stations. Bias Mist is my newest factory. That's going to be just a refinery. Alright. So you got raided. You survived. She is making so we need to add on a microchip factory and go from there. What does a microchip factory look like? Alright, so what I'm going to do, let's do this. Because Mother Nature is calling me very loudly. So let me stand right there, hit the F5 key. I'm going to take a quick bio break. I will be right back. Alright, let's finish this. I think. So, one of my Hyperions get built? No. But this Minotaur did. That's a bummer. So my inclination right now is to build her 9 more bombers. What does this wharf need to build even one? Probably smart ships, high preset. Yeah. We want her to have torpedo launchers and heavy torpedoes. I should probably get a supply ship for her too. And buy this blueprint. Look at her drones. I'm going to go ahead and order them. So 20 torpedo bombers, or of those, will take down a K. That order didn't go through. Why not? This is just about done. One minute, 30 seconds. I'd like to be able to walk around in some of those facilities over there. You can't. You can see right here where you can go. So basically just the docks. This stuff is all in this side of that ring. That's all in one small area. these things, and then it's just the docks. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to visit all of these traders. Because I've been giving out seminars like candy for my pocket.
Can I help? Here you go. Good luck out there.
And it reminds me that I need to talk to...
Great work.
So there's the factory build. How much did you give me for it? Yeah, we capped it out, 29 million. This... She needs some education. Cannot talk to her this way. We gotta go in here.
Can I help?
So that was number 1. Let's go to number 2. There's 4 of them here.
Can I help? Here you go.
We will hit all
luck out
4 of
there.
that. 4 of them, yeah.
Can I help? Here you go. Good luck out there.
Hello there. Can I help? Here you go. Good luck out there.
Let's go somewhere else. Okay, so Bozo Todd needs...
Argon Prime.
Yeah, I want to get a quest here anyway. What does Bozo Todd need for exceptional engine mods, engine parts, and field coils? Got this boa sitting right here. Someplace close. No.
Please remember to return your depleted energy cells to the recycling compound.
Got those. From there. Alright, does she have another quest for me? Yes, she does. There's skill defense. And I have another magnetar. Alright, so the 2-star crew piloting wins. Accept that, yeah.
We would like to remind all visitors to visit our special sales area close to the casino.
Okay, so she wants 4 defense modules and dock with Pierre Waiters. 48 turrets this time, and the cap is 19 million. It's going to be in Hatikva's choice 3. It is going to be 556. Five, 6. Right there. Can't see squat. Bad contrast there. Eagle soft, bad contrast.
All ex-military personnel, please report to Medbay 6 for bioweapons clearance.
No missile turrets. There's you. Now all we need is this.
The restaurant is now open for anyone wishing to dine before departing the station.
Right. Alright, do this. Yes. Let's try this again. Don't know how that moved to the middle of the plan, but it did. It didn't want to move away.
Please remember to return your depleted energy cells to the recycling compound.
Alright, so let me jump in Sarah Ann. No, let's not. Okay.
Do not wave at the station's security cameras. Distracted operators lead to undetected crime.
And she even remembered her name as the Hyperion Fleet. The Hyperion can act as a mini carrier, just barely. Just barely. See what's going on in the rest of the galaxy.
Engaging.
Alright, how is this K over here proceeding?
Customers are reminded that wares on the station are sold without warranties.
There it is. There it is.
We would like to remind all visitors to visit our special sales area close to the casino.
Let's go see. Just so we can get in sector for this battle. After autosave lets us, I will go over and see what's going on in this battle.
Entering system. Silent witness.
There it is. That's the Xenon K right there.
Requesting immediate backup.
Will be a more difficult battle for this fleet because I am in the sector. And who else is shooting at? It looks like my other behemoths have already arrived and begun shooting. That's these ships right here. And they are keeping their distance. They're trying to keep their distance because you're not seeing the Xenon K fire back yet. They are out of range. Yeah, those are absolutely all behemoths there. I am going to focus on him, go get the external view. And you can see his shields are dropping rapidly. And the graviton pulse beams, they are not firing. They're kind of red with the white silhouette. All you're seeing is the Xena or the Argon weapons firing. And so what's going on is this K is making a run for that gate. We're looking at the back side of the K. If it can make it through the gate, then it could be in position to jump one of the behemoths when they follow through. So what the Xenon aren't, I mean, it's an AI, and it's not completely stupid. Okay, so it knows it can't win this fight, so it's going to try and lead my fleet to more Xenon. And more Xenon are through that gate. And he's definitely used his call a friend lifeline. Bring a friend is what we used to call it in the old days, what we used to call mobs that could call for help. He's definitely put out the call for help. His shields are dropping. He's shooting at... Those are Argon fighters that he's shooting at. And I do not see the behemoths here keeping up. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Where's number 6? He's lost an engine. There are 6, so the 6 green icons are my destroyers. And the difference in this battle, of course, is that I'm in sector. If I jump out of sector, they will make short work of this clown. Because they were halfway through his hull. But now he's turning, because he's foolishly turning to shoot at this.
Cerberus, Vanguard, K.
Paladin 20, hello. So there they go. He's got no speed. He's got a dead engine. And there go the boom, 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 boom. So now I'm going to tell Esmeralda has an Osprey that I've been using for blue drops. Oh, I should let you drop and watch that. Yeah, it's. Oh, that's because I'm in F3. Let's go to F1. So this ship is going back to its patrol station. Let me teleport over here, can I? There it is. This is a Hyperion. I have 4. I'm going to build a buttload of them. See how well plenty of them do against a K. That should be fun. Yeah, that would be fun. And I don't think anybody was close enough to give me a bounty for that. I don't have that mod installed. Well, I have it installed, I don't have it enabled. Yeah, the first person gameplay is great, it's wonderful in this. You can fly any ship you can afford to build. You can fly every single one of them. And not only can you fly them, you can jump in your spacesuit and fly around outside the ship, outside the stations. So we will go to Sally. Sally ends on patrol around a station that I want to beef up. The reason I had to stay on top of that K is so he didn't come up here and attack this. Setting on 200 now. So I am very much in empire building mode. I didn't build a refinery here because I have one down in 18 billion. So I'm just going to, what was that I wanted on here? Microchips and smart chips. So let's plan this build and let her make some microchips and smart chips. We'll get vertical here. Right there. Let's see if we can do, oh, let me put some turrets on her. All the factory modules have turrets. Let's see what she will give me. We'll make the even ones plasma. So confirm that loadout change. Yeah, let's come out this way. And this factory will be smart chips. Do I have that yet? I thought I bought you. There it is. Oh, look. Can't put it there. Well, let's put it right there. Combined arms tactics. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to see if I can copy that sequence. I can. And then I'm going to not copy that sequence. I am going to put a short one there. That. Yeah, I'm spending a lot of money building up factories for passive income. Check your turrets. There we go. Now what I'm going to have to do, this station's been attacked by a battleship once already. Never again. So almost lost her. So let's put you there.
The results of my research are far beyond my expectations.
Exceptional. Combined arms. Combined arms, but large plasma turrets will track with anything. The Xenon sent this way. So confirm that loadout change. And then we got room over here. Let's find out. I do. Confirm that. Accept the estimate. Alright. So Bozo Todd needs a research project. That's what he was telling me. But what it also means is that he has I can do this one.
A concerned supervisor has brought an issue to our attention regarding the morale and motivation of several of your skilled workers. Perhaps a meeting is in order.
So since I stopped research on this, I have to restart all over again. So I have to restart that quest when I get to it. I'm going to go up here and do this instead.
If you could, please gather the required materials.
That's a lot of materials. Let me go to this magnetar down here that I've been letting set. Right there, he wants 1,000. So let's give him 1,000. So that he doesn't buy it. And then look for some place to sell the rest of his Nvidium. Alright, you. Right, looks like she's got all of her materials en route, so this station won't be built. All I have to do is wait and get paid. I didn't, I'm almost there. So this playthrough was different for me from all previous playthroughs, or for most of them. I could not depend on my free miner fleet this year. Usually I will build up to have about 40 of these free miners going. I could not do that this time because nobody was buying the gases and minerals. And this is the case in point here. Usually in this sector I could have sold a lot of that. And I would have had half a dozen miners going in Saturn 2 here, and been building my standing with the Terrans that way. But that was not to be. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump to Terran space anyway. Can I jump right out there? We upgraded the asteroid belt station.
Requesting permission to dock.
Let's
Docking permission granted.
upgrade it. The next step in the process of upgrading it for me is to provide it with habitats.
Entering system. Sol.
Is this where I want to be? No. Let me get off the ship and go see. Habitats are expensive, and I'm not playing pirate in this game. This playthrough. Yeah, this is where I want to be.
It's good to see you, friend.
And I can't buy it until I'm plus 20 anyway. But will Sagaris sell it to me?
Good luck out there.
Entering system. Sigaris.
It's an honor to see you here.
News. Habitation. There it is. So I'll buy that. There's absolutely no sense in buying the smaller ones. Because you just have to build.
Good luck out there.
Hello there. Hello.
Oh, that is building for us a lot more solar panels. You see what this even looks like, how big it is. It just is not that big. I'm not going to put it there. I am going to go here. Drop down to the Terrans. No, let's go up. Why does it lock on the furthest point away? That is, the question of the day. Why does it snap to the furthest point away? I don't want it there. I want it there. Now we can put a connector piece on this. And again with the furthest point away. Instead of the close. And it did it. It snapped just to the furthest point away. And then it didn't remove the right one. You've got to have arms of steel, nerves of steel to get it to remove the...
Hello.
Hello there.
There we go. You can't shake in the slightest little bit. And it snaps to the farthest point it can. It's just so counterintuitive. And I am going to try and bring this habitat up to the top of the box. And we aren't going to build this one, although two, three, confirm the module changes. I already have a builder here, so I just need to accept the estimate. And then wait for it to build. And then sometime in my next session, we'll be able to do a tour of these. This habitat, you can actually take the elevator into these habitats and walk around. They put a lot of detail into this game, a lot. So it's not top-end graphics, but there are a lot. They really get into the nitty-gritty of the details on this game. So we go over here, check this, get back to the game. I have to, yeah, we're fine. And oh no.
Requesting permission to dock.
Haha.
Docking permission granted.
Alright, so let me check these fires over here. Yeah, early on in the game you get to play a lot of first person, almost a lot, all of it, and then you get to the end of the game and you're almost always in map mode like this. Let's see if I can teleport to this guy because he's being stupid. I can. Let me get over there.
Entering system. 18 billion.
Sir?
He hasn't rendered yet. There he is. Why he's way up here, I don't know. But he seems to be running as far away from any help he can possibly get. The ship I just dispatched just to rescue him is over there.
Get lost. That's fine. I can take one hit.
So this is a man arena, a miner that I'm playing. I'm going to have to check. I'm going to get up and check the pilot stars. The number of pilot stars I have determines how well the AI is going to behave when it flees. I hope it does. It doesn't do a good job. It's got a 90% chance of like picking a random direction and flying whenever it gets shot at. Horrible. And the other 10%, well, maybe it'll fly through a gate or maybe it'll dock at a station. And then the more stars you have, then it seems like the higher likelihood that it'll head for a dock or a gate.
Get lost.
So those Ka'ak are not coming after me. I'm going to have to do something about it because there's. I think that's it there. Let's go see. There's a Ka'ak hive out here somewhere. I'm going to say the word. It's not a cuss word. It's what the actual race is called. They're bugs. They're space bugs. And since there's a newbie on here, I'm not going to go through all the spoilers. I think that's their hive right there. If it is, I'm going to send a fleet of 10 destroyers after it. It is going to be deep. I mean, deep, deep, deep. It could just be a constellation, but maybe that's the hive. I don't really want to put satellites all over the whole sectors to try and figure out where this hive is. Okay, I am not seeing it, so let's head back this way towards the gate slowly. If it's big enough, you can see it from a distance. That looks like the planet. This is best done in the scout. I'm going to have to do it myself. I'm going to have to find it and destroy it. It is harder to destroy than the Xenon defense platforms. And it is a good target to test the capital ship AI improvements that came out in update 7.6. There she be. That's it right there. I want to get close enough for it to show up in map mode. Not so close that I'm going to get shot at. There it is. It is mapped. So let's amscray. Let's make like the birds and get the flock out of here. The Hyperion fleet won't do. The Hyperions don't have the range. Yep, see, there it is. That has got to go away. It'll get rebuilt somewhere else in the sector, but it takes them a long time to rebuild. In the meantime, I can mine harassment free. Consider it like a wasp nest. You can take the nest down, but sooner or later, the wasps are going to show up again. I am going to have to fly through that gate I picked up aggro when I was at that installation at that hive, so I'm going to lose the aggro by ducking through the gate.
Requesting immediate backup.
Alright, thank you, autosave.
Entering system. Memory of Prophet. Entering system. 18 billion.
Alrighty then, let me stand up here.
An arena. Mineral.
Get this
Sentinel.
lizard back in charge of the ship. And then I am going to bebop over to headquarters. Is that where I want to go? No, let's go see Sarah Ann. See the Xenon that followed me in from this
system.
installation
Silent
right there.
witness.
Alright, and with that, I am going to have to end the stream. I will be back on Probably tomorrow morning. It's going to be bright and early East Coast USA time. I'm Sagonoid. Until then, everybody please fly safe.